Could the Halloween franchise be the very first slasher series to reach $1 billion?
Everybody's a suspect!
Coming to get you, Bobber.
Wolfman's got Nards!
I recently done a video of the top 10 horror slasher movies of all time, and surprisingly Scary Movie was at the top of that list. But I'm just thinking, could the Halloween franchise be the very first to reach $1 billion? Yes, there's other horror franchises out there that are not slasher, like for example the Hannibal Lecter franchise that have got over $900 million. You've got the Paranormal Activity franchise that are almost at $900 million. And obviously you've got the Scary Movie franchise that's at over $800 million. I don't see the Scary Movie franchise, in terms of slasher, I don't see the Scary Movie franchise getting to $1 billion anytime soon because there's no other scary movies in the works. But we've got Halloween Kills coming out this year, and we've obviously got Halloween Ends coming out the year after. Now Halloween, the franchise, is already at $618 billion. For the franchise to reach $1 billion, it would be easy enough for Halloween Kills to make, say, $200 million, and for Halloween Ends to make $200 million as well. So putting the two totals together, we could be looking at, for the first time ever, a slasher franchise with over $1 billion. Now we're not taking inflation into any consideration. We're also, unfortunately, not taking into consideration the lost money that was at the box office, because there's a lot of UK, even around the world, box office intakes that weren't taken into consideration. Even back in the day, like when Halloween H2O came out, a lot of the money wasn't taken into consideration, and certainly the older movies before Halloween H2O, we could be looking at nearly $1 billion just now, but officially we're only at 618 million. When it comes to horror in general, never mind just the slasher franchise, we could still be looking at Halloween being the very first horror franchise to reach $1 billion. I don't see a Hannibal Lecter movie coming out anytime soon. Paranormal Activity, I should say. Yes, potentially we could get that sometime soon, but are we going to get any of these horror movies and the horror franchises getting anywhere near Halloween before Halloween Ends comes out? I know you're probably thinking, well, what about the Conjuring franchise? That's made over $2 billion at the box office. Yes, it has. I don't consider that part of a movie franchise because it is a universe. It's not just one specific movie series, it's a universe. So you've got the Annabelle movies, you've got The Nun, you've got The Conjuring. All together they're like a cinematic universe. So I don't really consider them as part of one movie franchise. If you wanted to include them, yes, of course, The Conjuring would be the most successful. But if you individually put them together, or individually take them apart, I should say, then no, they're not. But when you do look at the Conjuring movies together themselves, just the 3 Conjuring movies, I think they're about just over $700 million just now. Obviously, The Devil Made Me Do It is still out, so that could still make more money. But at the moment, they're over 700 million. So by the time that finishes its theatrical run, it's obviously not going to get anywhere near $1 billion. It will overtake, and it has already overtaken Halloween in terms of box office with the Conjuring movies, but they're not slashers. But when the Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends finishes, I'm sure they will of course take over the Conjuring movies. Obviously they're not going to get to the Conjuring universe, but the Conjuring movies themselves, the first 3 movies, then obviously Halloween should overtake that. Do these numbers surprise you at all, guys? In terms of Halloween, no, it doesn't surprise me that Halloween is up there near the very top, and by the time Kills and Ends comes out, they could potentially be at the very top of the horror franchise. As always, guys, though, let me know your thoughts down below. Is Halloween going to be the first $1 billion horror franchise? Let me know. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching again. Thanks for subscribing. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.